Hello everybody, my name is Cirque and welcome back to another episode on the Castaways Minecraft vanilla server. We're back in our village and today I want to get some work done on that thing, the inn/tavern that we were working on last time. We need a name for this thing first of all. Did I ask for suggestions last time? I don't remember. If I didn't, I should have. If I did, I don't think I got any suggestions. But if you do have a name suggestion for this place, let me hear it, because I need a name. I don't want to call it inn/tavern for the rest of its life, or my life, or your life maybe. I don't know. Doesn't matter. So yeah, I want to get some work done on here. One thing I want to do is add some windows to this side and put little roofs above the windows. Let's see. Let's get up here. So something like that, and then we'll have this go across, and we'll have that going up like that, and then we'll put roofs above that. I think that'll look pretty nice. Just our first addition to this thing. There's still a lot of other things, basically at every end of the roof, like over here. We'll have to put a little bump out on there, even though this is very close. Yeah. I really wish this wasn't so close. But I'm not gonna move the whole building right now. Maybe I'll actually have that bump in. That could be interesting. Do something different there. Even here, if I do a bump out, that makes it only 1 block away. I don't know. I'll have to play around with that. But anyways, hi. How are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good indeed. I've been super motivated to do this whole YouTubing thing recently, and I've been having a lot of fun again, which is great. It's great and fantastic. If you guys might have seen that I started doing, or I brought back a couple of old series. Dang it! I brought back a couple of old series to the channel. And I've been having a lot of fun cranking out videos for those. One of them, the first one was Creativerse, which is another voxel-based building sandbox game. Very fun. They recently had, well, they've had a couple of updates since I last played, and it's a lot of fun. It's coming into its own. There's still some issues with the game. But for the most part, I've been having a lot of fun doing a really cool build on there. If you haven't seen it, go check it out on my Creativerse series. I'm working on like a mining camp inside this mountain that was carved out by a river. So there's lots of like cliffs and there's a big tunnel and so much fun. I'm really excited for that project. And it's coming along pretty nicely. The other big series that I started back up on, you know, it'd be nice if I had some new series, but these old games, I can't leave them alone. I gotta go back. I have to. It's my duty, I feel like. But I brought back Windcraft, which is one of the most popular series on my channel. The most popular game on my channel. The reason why I have almost 4,000 subscribers, so close. I've been stuck at like 3,900 for a while, but recently with the new activity, I think I'm gonna hit 4,000 soon, so that's pretty exciting. But yeah, it's the reason why I have so many subscribers. A lot of viewers came from that. I hope that they branch out and watch other stuff, and if they aren't, you know, what are you doing? Watch this stuff. It's fun too. I mean, this is what I really love, is building. The quests and the RPGing in Windcraft is fun, but I like to be creative and create my own things. But yeah, it's been really cool, really fun. I've been able to crank out the videos. Finally getting back into the groove of things, hitting it hard. Although I don't want to hit it too hard. You know, back in spring of this year, I kind of stepped away a little bit, stepped down from the channel. Eased it up a bit because I was going too hard, and all my time was spent doing YouTube stuff, and I wasn't happy, and I needed to make some changes in my life. And since then, I've made quite a few changes, and it's been great. I got a new job, bought a house, Lost some weight, which is always nice. It's always a nice feeling to do that. And now I guess it's time to start easing back into the YouTubing. I'm not gonna go. I don't want to go as hard as I was going before. I want to make sure I make time in my life for other things, but I definitely. This is still one of my favorite things to do. One of my passions is making these videos and creating these builds and all of that stuff. So I'm very happy to be getting back to all this. Speaking of that, Castaways, I don't know if it's gonna be coming back a whole lot. I still want to keep working on this place. Yeah, I did that right. I still want to keep working on this village and try and finish up some of the other things I have going around on this world. But I gotta say, it's kind of sad being on here. And there's no one else ever. Everyone else left me. Yeah, if this server was active, I'd be on here all the time. I recently actually started watching Vintage Beef. He just joined the Hermitcraft server, and I've been watching his Let's Plays, and it brings me back. It brings me back to when I was playing on the Night Owl server, and Minecraft was super popular, and I was watching Minecraft, and it. I wish I wish we could have that again. I want to be on an active server, especially since Vintage Beef, he's working on like an alien world base, which is something that I did a few years ago on the Night Owl server. I would suggest checking that out. I tweeted Beef one of the videos where I showed off some stuff and was working on like a landing pad and a ship. I'm trying to think of what episode that was, because it's probably the best one to kind of see stuff that was going on. And it's kind of funny because as I'm watching him, he's kind of coming up with some of the same design concepts and ideas that I was doing, like mainly using piston doors and having like the landing pads, kind of, I mean, there's only so many ways to make a landing pad. I'm not saying he's copying me or anything. Like, I'm definitely not suggesting that or trying to say that I did it first. But it's just, it kind of brings me back to see him doing something very similar. I wish we could have that again here on Castaways. Just an active server, hanging out with people again, being able to build alongside other people and, interact and check out their builds and show off mine. Maybe I'll just have to try and join Hermitcraft. Haha, if only. Although I did, I did think, I wouldn't be able to join Castaways. This kind of seemed far off, something I could only reach for. But here I am alone on the Castaways server. I feel like I was tricked. Yep. All right. I guess we'll work on this window now. But yeah, so I'll probably still be on here a little bit. Hopefully there will be more activity. I understand people are busy, have their things going. I know Ty Designs just had a baby, so I mean, congrats to him. That's awesome. Obviously, he's going to be kind of busy with that. Not that he was like super active before that. And everyone's really busy with Unturned right now is the big game to play. Let's see, is that going to be wide enough? So I know people are having fun doing that. It's not really a game that I would be super into. I haven't really watched many videos of it. It's just not something that really interests me all that much. But, good for them. I'm glad they're having fun. Ooh, now doesn't that look good? I like it. Got some nice windows there. Went and put some finishing touches on these windows. Very nice. Well, I don't really have much else to talk about, so I'm just going to do some work off camera here. And then we'll see how she turns out. I'll try and get the whole outside done. Maybe even lay out some of the inside here. And now it's raining here in Angeldorf, but I have quite a bit of work done. Yep. We'll take a look around. So we got a little window there. Got a little bump out there with some windows. Ooh. Can't really see a lot of it from around here. It's very tight quarters. We got a little window there, Ooh, fancy. Lots of fancy stuff. Yep. Little window there. Yep. That got a little tall in that area, but yeah, I don't really know what else to do. Oh, I went around and did this thing there, because I tried putting the stair one higher, but then it connects to those stairs and it doesn't look good. And I tried just putting a block back there, like up top, so it doesn't come down at an angle at all, and that didn't really look good. And so I started doing this with a oh, you jerk, stop it. God, I hate creepers. Anyway, so I tried this, and I like that. So I might do that all around the village. Yeah, I like that. I might incorporate that in other places. But anyways, that's the outside. I'm not entirely sure what to do on this top. I had the idea, like it matches up pretty well and it's nice and close, that we could connect it to this building. But I couldn't think of a reason to connect it over here. Like I think it would look good. And it would look like it fits if we just put a little bridge and put a little doorway over there. But I don't think it would really make sense at all, which is the only problem. So right now I have like a tiny balcony. Probably put a fence on there or something. But here's the inside. This half of the building is the tavern. So we'll probably put a bar here, something like this. I don't know. Bar, a bunch of seating around. And then over on this side is the inn. And so we have some very small rooms. It's kind of dark in here. Ooh, spooky. I think this is the smallest room, is 3x4. But it's enough room to stick a bed. There's a 3x5. It's very rough on the inside yet. There's still a lot of work to do because we have all these brick things protruding out. One thing I do when I build these houses is I try and maximize the space, and so I only leave the blocks that are going to be seen, that need to be there. So like all of these are important, they need to be here. And that way I can play around with these empty spaces. Eventually I'll smooth it out and make it look good, you know, same with like in here, but I could put like bookcases here instead of just having bricks all the way across, or I don't know, I could do something to make it look a little bit more interesting, as well as like these ledges. Just kind of gives me more room to play around with. So that's the first floor. And then we have a bunch of walkways around the outside. This ended up being a very big and strange. And I'd like to put some tables up here as well. Little seating areas. There's a little window. Walkway up to here. And then this is the second floor of the inn. There's lots of rooms here. We got 4 on this side. Some nice sized rooms. These little windows I split in half. It kind of worked out nicely to do that. So each room on this side has a window to look out of. I saw a creeper out that window. And then there's a room here, which needs to be cleaned up, but that's basically what it's going to look like. That doesn't really need to be there. And then there's a room here. No window. Kind of sad. But then there's a room there. You know, people can... These are the cheap rooms. The ones without windows on the side of the bar. And then there's staircase on either side. Again, I'll probably put some more tables and chairs up here. This is the balcony out front. I think I'm just going to put fences along here. So it's you can kind of go out, but not really. And then up here is the third floor of the inn. And I guess these are like the luxury suites. They're going to have tall ceilings. I don't have enough blocks to close this up, but I'm pretty sure that will just be closed up all the way. We got a nice 2 wide hallway, unlike the 1 wide hallways down below. This one and this one are still kind of small, but they're a little bit bigger than the ones downstairs. And then you have the end rooms, which are they're the presidential suites with nice views. Well, this one has a nice view. I'm not sure what the view looks like out here. You can't really see much. This one's not that great. And it's also a little bit smaller than the other one. But yeah, that's what I got going on. These houses, they take a lot of work, and there's still a lot to do here. Lots of little like detail-y and finicky stuff to play around with. But I like the way it's turning out. I like the layout. It's kind of weird and crazy and all over the place. But it's interesting. You know, it adds some interest. Lots of stairs over in that corner. Kind of weird, but I think it'll work. I think it'll work for us. Anyways, that's going to be it for today. I hope you have enjoyed another episode of Castaways. Got a little bit more work done here. Make sure to check out the Creativerse videos if you haven't yet. If you're a fan of building block-based things like Minecraft. Or check out Windcraft if you're into RPGs and stuff. And I guess, you know, if you want to see me on an active server, hashtag Circ for Hermitcraft. See if we can get that going. Maybe I can get on there. Ha. If only. Anyways, that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Goodbye, peoples.